Sometimes I call these two the wrong way boys. These two disciples on the road to Emmaus are going in the wrong direction. Interesting, archaeologically, they have found all kinds of sites in the Holy Land that correspond to the Scriptures, but they cannot find Emmaus. There are two sites that claim to be Emmaus of this gospel, but archaeologically, both sites are from the time of the Crusades, not from the time of Jesus. All of which makes me think this is not about Emmaus, a place that does not exist, but a condition of the heart that does exist and live in each of us. They were devastated. They were disciples. They were on that next level. One is not named because one of them is you or me. They were disciples on that next level, right under the apostles. That group was bigger than the 12 apostles. There were men and women who were disciples and in that company that Jesus kept. For them, it was all over. They had seen Jesus ruthlessly crucified, beaten. They had seen Jesus die, knew he had died on the cross. They were among the many who were abandoning the journey. They were not gathered in Jerusalem. Everything in St. Luke's gospel goes up to Jerusalem. They're not going up, they're leaving, going away. And what are they? The gospel tells us they were conversing about these things. They stopped looking and looked downcast. They're depressed. They're leaving. It's all over. Their future with him, everything they dreamed of, everything they even says, we were hoping that he was the one. No, he was the one, just not their way. A little bit of irony in the gospel. Are you the only visitor to Jerusalem who does not know the things that have taken place there in these days? Joke, joke. He is the only one who knows what has taken place there in these days. The rest of them are just finding out what it's about. In their particular case, they're troubled, and their grief is so heavy. Their pain is such a weight on them that they cannot see the Jesus standing right before them. God didn't put his hands over their eyes. The pain of their hearts closed their vision to what was going on. And it's the same for you and for me. When we're heavy troubled, no matter how that trouble comes to us, no matter what form it takes in our hearts, in our souls, in our lives at a particular time, one of the first things we say is, where are you, God? Where are you? My life's a mess. Where are you? Right there. It's the theme of this gospel. Right there, walking with you on the path of your life. that beautiful responsorial psalm, Lord, you will show us the path of life. Of course he did. He came and took it on, dying and rising, destroyed the power of death over us because now we know we live forever. Stay with us, they pray. He actually has Mass. I call this the second Mass. First one was at the Last Supper. This is the second one, Thursday, Sunday night. That's what this story is. Stay with us. First, he has a liturgy of the Word with him. He opens up the Scriptures to him, helps him understand everything about him. And then he pretends he's going to leave them. And they go, stay with us. Lord, stay with us. Yeah, stay with us. So he does. And while they're having supper, takes bread, blesses it, and gives it to them to eat. Duh. He had just done that with them Thursday night. This is Sunday night. With that, their eyes were opened. They made the connection. And they recognized him, and he vanished from their sight. Were not our hearts burning within us when he told us about the Scriptures? And they run back to Jerusalem, going the right way this time, and they tell the others, we have seen the Lord in the breaking of the bread. Exactly what we do at every Mass. We break open his word. We celebrate his staying with us in the Eucharist. Why? Because he chose to stay with us like this. So for all the grief, the troubles, the pain, the things that don't go right, those times when you and I think he's not around, he's here. He's here. He remained with us till the end of time. He will be with us in his word and in the Eucharist to feed us on the path of life, whether we're up, down, in between, whether we understand or don't understand, whether we see or don't see. He remains. He stays with us during the day and during the night of life. That's his promise. I will stay with you always till the end of time.